Hello everybody. Welcome to the moment you've all been waiting over a year for, Logo News number 2. Even though it took a while to make, it's finally here. Also, thanks to everybody who's requested this time. I really appreciate you requesting. Anyways, this a series where if a logo changes its logo, I update you. Also, I will not be including the channels. Without further ado, let's get started with vid. I've talked about it in the 8th installment of Logo History and they've changed their logo in 2020. Vid is a Russian and former Soviet TV production company. Vdigital produces shows for Channel 1 Russia, NTV and ODR. It is best known for producing the television programs Wait for Me, designed to help people find loved ones, and Polchudays, which is a popular Russian version of Wheel of Fortune. 2020 to the present, they changed its name to Vid. The word Vdigital now says Vid in golden text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Pbs Kids. I've talked about it in the 10th installment of Logo History and they've changed its logo about a month ago. Pbs Kids is the brand for most of the children's programming aired by the Public Broadcasting Service, PBS, in the United States. Some public television children's programs are not produced by PBS member stations or transmitted by PBS. Instead, they are produced by independent public television distributors such as American Public Television, and are not labeled as Pbs Kids programming, as it is mainly a programming block branding. 2022 to the present, there is a blue circle and on it, there are the words PBS and Kids in green and white text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Huggies. I talked about it in the 19th installment of Logo History and their logo changed in 2021. Huggies is an American brand of disposable diapers and baby wipes that is marketed by Kimberly-Clark. Huggies were first test marketed in 1968. Then introduced to the public in 1978 to replace the Kimbees brand. 2021 to the present, the font has changed and the logo is lighter. Alright, now I'm going to talk about BBC. I've talked about it in the 25th episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2021. BBC is the national broadcaster of the United Kingdom. Headquartered at Broadcasting House in London, it is the world's oldest national broadcaster, and the largest broadcaster in the world by number of employees, employing over 22,000 staff in total, of whom approximately 19,000 are in public sector broadcasting. 2021 to the present, the squares are now spaced out more and the font has changed. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Reese's. I've talked about it in the 25th episode of Logo History and their logo has changed in 2015. Reese's are an American candy consisting of a chocolate cup filled with peanut butter, marketed by the Hershey Company. They were created on November 15, 1928, by H.B. Reese, a former dairy farmer and shipping foreman for Milton S. Hershey. Reese's generates more than $2 billion in annual sales for the Hershey Company, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are number 1 on the list of top-selling candy brands. 2015 to the present, there is the word Reese's in yellow text on a brown outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wnet. I've talked about it in the 26th episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2022. Wnet is a television station licensed to Newark, New Jersey, United States, serving the New York City area as a member of PBS. Owned by the Wnet Group, formerly known as the Educational Broadcasting Corporation and later as Wnet.org, Wnet also effectively, but unofficially, serves as one of 3 flagship stations of PBS, alongside WGBH TV in Boston and Wdky TV in Washington, D.C. 2022 to the present, there is the word 13 in black text and to the right of it, there is the 2019 PBS logo. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Lexia Core 5 reading. I've talked about it in the episode 26th and their logo changed in 2022. Lexia Core 5 Reading is an app that supports educators in providing differentiated literacy instruction for students of all abilities from grades pre-K5. 2022 to the present, there is the word Lexia in dark blue text and under it, there is a light blue outline of a globe and to the right of it, there is the word Core 5 in blue and light blue text, and under it, there is the word Learning in dark blue text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Paramount. I've talked about it in the 28th episode, and their logo changed this year. Paramount is an American multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate owned and operated by National Amusements and headquartered at One Astor Plaza in Midtown Manhattan, New York. It was formed on December 4, 2019 as Viacom CBS Incorporated through the remerger of the second incarnation of CBS Corporation and the second incarnation of Viacom. On February 16, 2022, during its Q4 earnings presentation, the company announced that it would change its name to Paramount Global. 2022 to the present, there is a dark blue circle with a white mountain, and above it, there are 13 white stars, and under the circle, there is the word Paramount in dark blue text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Pbs Kids Family Night. I've talked about it in the 30th episode of Logo History, and their logo has changed this year. Pbs Kids Family Night features weekly family viewing events featuring movie specials or themed programming. It airs every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and repeating on Saturday and Sunday evenings. 2022 to the present, the 2013 Pbs Kids logo is now the 2022 Pbs Kids logo, and the background is now dark purple. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Kfwd. I've talked about in the 34th episode of Logo History, and their logo has changed in 2021. Kfwd is a Canadian educational children's television series which aired on Teletoon, with its first episode airing on the former channel on September 15, 1997. It later moved to Treehouse TV, with its final episode being shown on that channel on October 3, 2010. It was produced in Canada by the Sinar Corporation, later Cookie Jar Entertainment. In Season 5, it was animated by the South African studio Clockwork Zoo. 2021 to the present, for remastered episodes and the CGI reboot, there is the word Kfwd in black text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Animus. I've talked about it in the 37th episode of Logo History, and their logo has changed in 2021. Animus is an American Spanish free-to-air television network owned by Televisa Univision. The network's programming, which is aimed at Hispanic Americans in the 18 to 34 age range, includes telenovelas and other serialized drama series, sports, sitcoms, reruns of imported series previously aired on parent network Univision, reality and variety series, and theatrically released feature films. 2021 to the present, there is the word Animus in magenta text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about M&M's. I've talked about it in the 39th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed at 2022. M&M's are multicolored button-shaped chocolates, each of which has the letter M printed in lowercase and white on one side, consisting of a candy shell surrounding a filling which varies depending upon the variety of M&M's. The original candy has a semi-sweet chocolate filling which, upon introduction of other variations, was branded as the plain, normal variety. 2022 to the present, the logo is lighter and is no longer on a slant. Alright, now I'm going to talk about BBC One. I've talked about it in the 39th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2021. BBC One is a British free-to-air television network owned and operated by the BBC. It is the corporation's flagship network and is known for broadcasting mainstream programming. They include the BBC News television bulletins, primetime drama and entertainment, and live sports events. 2021 to the present, there is a light red version of the new BBC logo, and under it, there is the word One in light red text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about BBC 4. I've talked about it in the episode 39 of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2021. BBC 4 is a British free-to-air television channel owned and operated by the BBC. It was launched on March 2, 2002, and shows a wide variety of programs including arts, documentaries, music, international film and drama, and current affairs. It broadcasts daily from 7 p.m. to around 4 a.m., time sharing with Pbs. 2021 to the present, there is a purple version of the new BBC logo, and under it, there is the word "for" in purple text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe. I've talked about it in the episode 40 and their logo changed in 2021. Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe is a British animation studio based in London and owned by the Warner Bros. Television Studios UK division of Warner Bros. International Television Production, a subsidiary of Warner Bros. Discovery International. It is the EMEA arm of Cartoon Network Studios. 2021 to the present, there is the word HB in blue, purple, red, dark orange, orange and light orange text and cut it half, and under them, there are the words Hanna-Barbera Studios and Europe in black text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Coca-Cola. I've talked about it in the 41st episode of Logo History, and they started using an alternate version on cans and adverts in 2021. Coca-Cola is a carbonated soft drink manufactured by the Coca-Cola Company. Originally marketed as a temperance drink and intended as a patent medicine, it was invented in the late 19th century by John Stith Pemberton in Atlanta, Georgia. 2021 to the present, the logo is now rounded. Alright, for the next logo, I'm going to talk about Pepsi, but they only used it on throwback edition cans for a few months. I've talked about it in the 41st episode of Logo History. Pepsi is a carbonated soft drink manufactured by PepsiCo. Originally created and developed in 1893 by Caleb Bradham and introduced as Brad's Drink, it was renamed as Pepsi Cola in 1898, and then shortened to Pepsi in 1961. 2021 to 2021, there is a white rectangle and on it, there are a red and blue rectangle and on it, there is a red, white and blue circle on the white outline, and on the white part, there is the word Pepsi in dark blue text, and under the circle, there is a yellow banner, and on it, there is the word Throwback in dark blue text, and under it, there are the words Made with Real and Sugar in red text, except the word Real is in dark blue text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wwe Nxt. I've talked about it in the 43rd episode and their logo changed in 2021. Wwe Nxt is an American professional wrestling television program. It is produced by the American professional wrestling promotion WWE, featuring performers from the promotion's NXT brand division. The show currently airs live on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the USA Network. 2021 to the present, there is the word NXT in tie-dye text on a black outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Bcia. I've talked about it in the 44th episode and their logo changed this year. Bcia is a Brazilian educational television station based in Salvador, capital of the state Bahia. 2022 to the present, there is the word TVE in red text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about TV Globo. I've talked about it in the 46th episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2021. TV Globo is a Brazilian free-to-air television network, launched by media proprietor Roberto Marinho on April 26, 1965. It is owned by media conglomerate Grupo Globo, being by far the largest of its holdings. Globo is the largest commercial TV network in Latin America and the second largest commercial TV network in the world behind the American Broadcasting Company and the largest producer of telenovelas. 2021 to the present, the colors on the inside have changed. Alright, now I'm going to talk about VH1. I've talked about it in the 50th episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2016. VH1 is an American basic cable television network based in New York City and owned by Paramount Global. It was created by Warner-Amex Satellite Entertainment, at the time a division of Warner Communications and the original owner of MTV, and launched on January 1, 1985, in the former space of Turner Broadcasting System's short-lived cable music channel. 2016 to the present, there is a black rectangle and on it, there is the word VH1 in white text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mountain Dew Code Red. I've talked about it in the 51st episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2021. Code Red is a Mountain Dew flavor released in stores in May 2001 as a permanent flavor in the United States. During its release, It proved to be massively successful. This introduction alone increased overall Mountain Dew sales by 6% in its first year, eventually leading to the creation of multiple other flavors in the 2000s. 2021 to the present, the red outline has been removed, the word mountain is now maroon. Now under the logo, there are the words code and red and white text on a black and maroon outline, and under the words, there are words Dew with a rush of cherry flavor with other natural and flavors and white and red text on a black outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Fiat. I've talked about it in the 58th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2022. Fiat is an Italian automobile manufacturer, formerly part of Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, and since 2021 a subsidiary of Stellantis through its Italian division Stellantis Italy. Fiat Automobiles was formed in January 2007 when Fiat SPA reorganized its automobile business, and traces its history back to 1899 when the first Fiat automobile, the Fiat 4 horsepower, was produced. 2022 to the present, as the main logo, there is the word Fiat in black text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wdky Tv. I've talked about it in the 59th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed this year. Wdky Tv is a television station licensed to Danville, Kentucky, United States, serving the Lexington area as an affiliate of the Fox network. The station is owned by Nexstar Media Group and maintains studios on Euclid Avenue in Lexington's Chevy Chase neighborhood and a transmitter southeast of the city off Interstate 75. 2022 to the present, there is the word Fox in dark blue text, and to the right of it, the is a light blue shape, and on it, there is the number 56 in gray text. Ziploc is a brand of reusable, resealable sliding channel storage bags and containers originally developed and test marketed by the Dow Chemical Company in 1968 and now produced by SC Johnson & Son. The plastic bags and containers come in different sizes for use with different products. The brand offers sandwich bags, snack bags and other bags for various purposes. 2021 to the present, as an alternate logo, the blue shape is now a white shape. The font has changed, and now under the logo, there are the words Unlock and Life in white text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Kfwd. I've talked about it in the 63rd episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2021. Kfwd is a Shop HQ affiliated television station licensed to Fort Worth, Texas, United States, and serving the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The station is owned by Rybrook, New York-based WRNN-TV Associates. Kfwd's offices are located in Coppell, and its transmitter is located in Cedar Hill, Texas. 2021 to the present, there is a gray shape, and on it, there are the words Shop and HQ in white and yellow text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Roblox Beekeepers. I've talked about it in the 65th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2022. Beekeepers is a game on Roblox created by Heck If I Ask Noob. The game was originally released in 2020 but was shut down 2 times due to copyright. In 2021, the game relaunched as Beekeepers, but was shut down after its second update. In 2022, it was relaunched once again, Beekeepers. 2022 to the present, there is a cartoony happy bee, and under the bee, there is the word Beekeepers in white text on a black outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Steam Era. I've talked about it in the 65th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2022. Steam Era is a game on Roblox created by Synchorus. It is a simulation where you get to drive old British steam locomotives. 2022 to the present, there is a red rounded rectangle on a white outline, and on it, there is a red shape on the white outline, and on it, there are the words Steam Era in white text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wwe. I've talked about it in the 67th episode, and their logo changed in 2021. Wwe is a television station licensed to Dallas, Texas, United States, serving the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex as an affiliate of ABC. It is owned by Tegna Incorporated alongside Strea TV affiliate KMPX, which provides a full market high-definition simulcast of Wjzy's main channel on its UHF physical channel assigned to channel 8.8, due to long-term issues involving Wjzy's digital VHF signal. 2021 to the present, the logo is now 2D and the ABC logo has been replaced to the 2021 version. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wjzy. I've talked about it in the 71st episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2020. Wjzy is the Polish equivalent of Tide and is marketed and manufactured by Procter & Gamble. It is also sold in France and Germany and exports to North America, Europe and some parts of Asia. 2020 to the present, the letter Z is no longer extended. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Wjzy. I've talked about it in the 75th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed this year. Wjzy is a television station licensed to Belmont, North Carolina, United States, serving as the Fox affiliate for the Charlotte area. It is owned by Nexstar Media Group alongside My Network's affiliate Wwe TV. Wjzy and Wwe TV share studios on Performance Road in unincorporated western Mecklenburg County through a channel sharing agreement. The two stations transmit using Wjzy's spectrum from an antenna in Dallas, North Carolina, along the Catawba River. 2022 to the present, there are the words Fox in Charlotte in black text, and in between them, there is a blue line. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Pepsi Blue. I've talked about it in the 77th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed in 2022 but only for the Philippines. Pepsi Blue is a berry-flavored soft drink produced by PepsiCo. It was marketed as a berry cola fusion, and was sold from 2002 to 2004 in the United States and Canada. It remains available in international markets since discontinuation in the United States. It was reintroduced in the United States and Canada for a limited time beginning in May 2021. 2022 to the present, only in the Philippines, there is a new Pepsi logo, and on one side of it, there is half of the sun of the Filipino flag, and on the other side, there are 3 golden stars, and under the Pepsi logo, there are the words Pepsi in blue and white text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about My Little Pony. I've talked about it in the 79th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed this year. My Little Pony is a toy line and media franchise developed by American toy company Hasbro. The first toys were developed by Bonnie Zackerly, Charles Munchinger, and Steve Diguino, and were produced in 1981. The ponies feature colorful bodies, manes, and a unique symbol on one or both sides of their flanks. 2022 to the present, the text is now white. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Asus. I've talked about it in the 81st episode of Logo History, and their logo changed this year. Asus is a Taiwanese multinational computer and phone hardware and electronics company headquartered in Betu District, Taipei, Taiwan. Its products include desktop computers, laptops, netbooks, mobile phones, networking equipment, monitors, Wi-Fi routers, projectors, motherboards, graphics cards, optical storage, multimedia products, peripherals, wearables, servers, workstations, and tablet PCs. The company is also an original equipment manufacturer, OEM. 2022 to the present, there is a black shape representing a letter A. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mac OS. I've talked about it in the 88th episode, and their logo changed in 2021. macOS is a Unix operating system developed and marketed by Apple Incorporated since 2001. It is the primary operating system for Apple's Mac computers. Within the market of desktop and laptop computers, it is the second most widely used desktop OS, after Microsoft Windows and ahead of Chrome OS. 2021 to the present, for the Mac OS Monterey version, there is a white 3D circle, and on it, there is a CG image of Monterey, and under the circle, there are the words Mac OS and Monterey in black text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mountain Dew Spark. I've talked about it in the 96th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed this year. Spark is a Mountain Dew flavor released exclusively in Speedway gas stations in the summertime in 2020 and 2021 for a limited time before being released as a non-exclusive permanent flavor nationwide in 2022 alongside its zero sugar variant in the United States. 2022 to the present, the car was removed and now under the word Spark, there are the words Dew with a blast of raspberry lemonade flavor with other natural and flavors in yellow and pink text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mountain Dew Flaming Hot. I've talked about it in the 96th episode and their logo changed this year. Flamin' Hot is a Mountain Dew flavor released as a Dew Store exclusive flavor in late August 2021, 2022 to the present. The words Flamin' Hot are now closer to the logo and now under the logo, there are the words Dew with a blast of heat and citrus flavor with other natural and flavors in white and red text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Whataburger. I've talked about it in the 99th episode of Logo History and they used the logo once in 2013. Whataburger is an American regional fast food restaurant chain, headquartered and based in San Antonio, Texas, that specializes in hamburgers. The company, founded by Harmon Dobson and Paul Burton, opened its first restaurant in Corpus Christi, Texas, in 1950. Family-owned by the Dobsons until 2019, the chain is now managed by a private equity firm along with the Dobson family still holding a small stake. 2013 to 2013 only for a 2013 family convention, there is an orange Florida and on it, there are 5 white waves and to the right of that, there is the word high in white text and under that, there is the word Florida in white vertical text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Globe. I've talked about it in the 101st episode of Logo History and their logo changed this year. Globe, also known as Mundo Globe, is a Brazilian pay television children's channel that was launched on June 15, 2012, aimed at children 6 to 12 years old. Owned, operated and part of Canada's Globo, a television broadcast network, and subsidiary of Grupo Globo. 2022 to the present, the text is now purple, on a white outline and 3D. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Bbci Player. I've talked about it in the 109th episode of Logo History and their logo changed in 2021. Bbci Player is a video-on-demand service from the BBC. The service is available on a wide range of devices, including mobile phones and tablets, personal computers and smart televisions. iPlayer service is delivered to UK-based viewers, feature no commercial advertising. 2021 to the present, the logo is now stacked, the BBC logo is now black and the 2021 version and the font of the word iPlayer has changed. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Google Play. I've talked about it in the 109th episode of Logo History and at the time I'm making this video, the logo changed last month. Google Play is a digital distribution service operated and developed by Google. It serves as the official app store for certified devices running on the Android operating system and its derivatives as well as Chrome OS, allowing users to browse and download applications developed with the Android Software Development Kit, SDK, and published through Google. 2022 to the present, the color palette is now less vibrant, the icon is more rounded and the text is darker. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mountain Dew Typhoon. I've talked about it in the 109th episode of Logo History and their logo changed this year. Typhoon was a Mountain Dew flavor first released in stores in 2010 as a finalist in the second Democracy 2 promotion, where it lost to Whiteout. In 2011, it returned for another limited time alongside Supernova and Pitch Black during back by popular demand, lasting from May until July during the summer. After a decade, it returned as a Dew Store exclusive only for Dew Nation HQ members on June 1 at 12 p.m. Estate, confirmed via press release. 2022 to the present, the outline is now yellow and purple. Now under the Typhoon is now on a yellow and purple outline and is 3D, the fonts have changed and under it, there are the words Dew with a blast of tropical punch natural and artificial and flavor in yellow and white text on a purple outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Mountain Dew Voodoo. I've talked about it in the 110th episode of Logo History, and they leaked the 2022 version. Voodoo is a series of Halloween-themed mystery flavors of Mountain Dew, released annually for the Halloween season. 2022 to 2022, the moon is now orange. The 2021 has changed to 2022. The outline of the Mountain Dew logo is now pink and black. The word mountain is now orange. The words Voo and Dew are now orange. The Reaper is now pink, purple, orange, blue, white and black, and the Reaper is now holding a golden number 4. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Adidas. I've talked about it in the 114th episode of Logo History, and their logo changed a few weeks ago. Adidas is a German multinational corporation, founded and headquartered in Herzogenaurach, Bavaria, that designs and manufactures shoes, clothing and accessories. It is the largest sportswear manufacturer in Europe, and the second largest in the world, after Nike. It is the holding company for the Adidas Group, which consists 8.33% stake of the football club Bayern München, and Runtastic, an Austrian fitness technology company. Adidas revenue for 2018 was listed at €21.915 billion. 2022 to the present for the performance line, there are 3 black shapes. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Black Diamond Strings Fichlo. I've talked about it in the first episode of Logo History Extra, and their logo changed this year. Black Diamond Strings Fichlo is a brand of cheese string snacks owned by Black Diamond. The main flavors are cheddar, mozzarella and marble cheese. 2022 to the present, the font has changed and is now only on a dark gray outline. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Cheetos. I've talked about it in the second episode of Logo History Extra, and they used the logo as Russia for 4 years until 2014, possibly ending due to the start of the Russo-Ukrainian war. But without being too political, Cheetos is a crunchy corn puff snack brand made by Frito-Lay, a subsidiary of PepsiCo. Fritos creator Charles Elmer Doolin invented Cheetos in 1948, and began national distribution in the U.S. The initial success of Cheetos was a contributing factor to the merger between the Frito Company and H.W. Lay & Company in 1961 to form Frito-Lay. 2010 to 2014 only is Russia. There is the word Cheetos in yellow text on a black outline, each letter being in different fonts. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've talked about it in the 4th episode Logo History Spinner, and their logo changed this year for the release of the new book. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is an American children's book series and media franchise created by author and cartoonist Jeff Kinney. The series follows Greg Heffley, a middle schooler who illustrates his daily life in a diary. 2022 to 2022 for Diaper Overload, the word diary is now golden, the background is now a black speaker. The word of a wimpy and kid are now black, and the words big shot are now the words diaper and overload in golden text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Citroen. I've talked about it in the 5th episode of Logo History Spinner, and their logo changed in 2021. Citroen is a French automobile brand. The automobiles Citroen manufacturing company was founded in March 1919 by André Citroen. Citroen is owned by Stellantis since 2021 and previously was part of the PSA Group after Peugeot acquired 89.95% share in 1976. 2021 to the present, the icon is now fully black, and now to the left of the logo, there is the word Citroen in black text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about Velveeta. I've talked about it in the 5th episode of Logo History Spinner, and their logo changed in 2021. Velveeta is a brand name for a processed cheese product similar to American cheese. It was invented in 1918 by Emil Frey of the Monroe Cheese Company in Monroe, New York. In 1923, the Velveeta Cheese Company was incorporated as a separate company. In 1925, it advertised 2 varieties, Swiss and American. The firm was purchased by Kraft Foods Incorporated in 1927. 2021 to the present, there is the word Velveeta in red text. Alright, now I'm going to talk about TV9 Malaysia. I've talked about it in the one and only episode of Logo History. The Logo Show Gang and their logo changed in 2021. TV is a Malaysian free-to-air television network launched on April 22, 2006 as a subsidiary of Media Primo Berhad. It airs programming that tends mostly towards the Malay demographic. The channel formerly existed as Channel 9 from September 9, 2003 until February 3, 2005 due to financial difficulties faced by the operator. TV9 started broadcasting 24 hours a day on May 6, 2019. 2021 to the present, there is a lime green number 9 on a white outline.
Alright guys, so I have finished the script for Logo News, and literally I just found out, oh my god, the advertisement, I literally just found out that Ziploc has officially changed their logo. It's not in commercials anymore, it's official on packaging, commercials everywhere. So 2022 to the present, the Unlock Life tagline has been removed, and yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Alright, you've hit the end of this episode. I don't know when I will upload Logo News again because I don't know when logos will change. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at EpikLogo, follow me on TikTok at EpikLogoTube, and watch me on DeviantArt at MS Paint Comic Artist. And until the next one, bye.